sun is so much lower than it usually is. Oh, that must mean that summer's starting to come to an end. We are on the second to last race, race 5 of the 3rd series of the Annapolis Yacht Club Wednesday Night Racing. Hi, I'm Ashley Love. And as of now, we have one drop factored in, which isn't going to bother the Alberg 30s or the J35s or the Herschel 12.5s for that matter, since their leaders have straight bullets. But it did make a difference for the J70s. Terry Hutchinson's boat has slipped into first place and can't get any more whoppers for the rest of the season. Perf Zero and the Far 30s are the first to start tonight, and Perf Zero is a little bit bigger tonight. Themis is back from traveling the country, medaling in everything they've done. Perf 1 and the J35s had a long reach in here. They've been going for 20 seconds. Now we got to throw the kites up. Aunt Jean, killer start. Everyone has made a reservation for the pin on this one in the J105 class. A kite up early for Santa. Might make it okay. 4 seconds left.
Anybody over?
I don't hear a flag. Oh, I do hear. I heard a gun.
You don't hear a flag?
I don't hear.
The gun's waving.
Brian Robinson on RDZ had the early set. Unfortunately, it was a little too late. The J80 started right under him, and Wind Rider and Snowstorm are so close for first right now. They've been swapping spit all summer long.
Swapping spit?
Yeah.
That's not the expression I'd use.
Anthony Flake used to own a J22 called Snowflake, but when they bought the 80, they thought they might need something a little more intimidating. So they went with the Storm.
I like Flake.
Yeah, and he sails with his son, too, as he goes to Central Middle School. He's up on the bow. Well, not currently.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't see anybody on the bow there.
Maybe he's down below.
He's invisible. Yeah, but, so, they're tied with Wind Rider, or 1 point ahead? Or
well, so in the first series, Snowstorm, or Wind Rider won. In the second series, Snowstorm won.
Where's Wind Rider going?
They went for a jibe. I think maybe their kite was messed up. They had to get it clear. Bruce, I think they know something we don't, because T-Dance Snake is out there too.
I don't know what the heck that'd be. That does not look like a swimmer.
Maybe they did know what they're doing. A is set a lot lower, and the Etchells, who can sail a lot lower, are headed there right now. Caramba, Jose Fuentes to the most windward.
Cue the music.
There was a right side and a left side, and the right side got a nice big puff. The yellow kite leading up there. 12:33 is Blue Skies, Martin Kiley, but our class leader, Razzle Dazzle, still trying to hold on the left. The J105s have rounded their bottom mark, and Bat 4 is the first one in this race so far.
Tack to cover. Tack to cover on Mirage.
J70s aren't too far behind. Neil Sullivan's derecho leading the way in. Sakadoo, Stephen McManus's J120 came out last week for the first time this series and won the race. They are doing pretty well on straight dog right now, too. Well, win for the Yellow Kite and talent for 877 has kept it a close game as they all come into the mark at the same time. Christopher Brady with Masfafudis on the jib, first to round the mark with 1097 close behind.
I do like how close the racing is in the Utchels, Ashley. You can't beat this.
Three of those boats were overlapped in that mark, and they're all doing a pretty good job of not pinwheeling.
Great boats.
So maneuverable. Look at that turning radius in 1260. It did throw on the brakes though, turning that hard. Dave Malkin's MI2 in Perf 1 going back upwind, sailing past the shorter mark for the J30s that is their leeward mark. And Kathleen and Michael McGill's Mary Lou is the first one here.
What's their score? They still winning this series?
Yeah, they're still winning. They finished 4th and 5th in the past series, and this one they're crushing because they actually aren't sailing short-handed for the first time. They got plenty of hands on deck.
Who'd we get?
Few words exchanged between Insatiable and Pogo. Insatiable will win that one. Nice rounding. The wide and tight for Infectious Smile did help them get a nice rounding, but the kite drop sort of sucked up their speed.
Hey, nobody seems ready to go around the mark.
Someone's got to jump down in that cover and get that kite down in the hole.
It's the old B&B, bludgeoned and bloodied. Ashley, there's Aunt Jean. I think Aunt Jean's behind. They're going to ruin their perfect set of bullets.
Yes, they've got Bazing on their heels, on their windward quarter right now.
Windward quarter, they're behind. Aunt Jean's behind. Well, Ashley, that didn't last long for Bazing. I thought they were way out in front of Aunt Jean.
Aunt Jean found something on the left because it's really, really patchy here. This breeze coming out of the Severn River right now, so I'm not surprised that the straight bullet machine gun is pumping out some more bullets.
What?
The fleets are getting mixed up here. Poco Poco's a Beneteau 36.7 in Perf 1.
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
And they really like the left. That's what they're telling us right now.
So they're willing to risk getting bounced back to the left on this? I guess Bazing had them pinned?
Yeah, it was either duck or tack, and they want more left.
Oh, man, I don't know.
One of these girls is a usual crew on Poco, but they chose to do the sagging, deflated rubber ducky tonight.
I've seen some small spectator boats, but
yeah, but that is the definition. That's the epitome of a racer chaser, right there.
Really, I like it.
They're taking it very literally and getting a nice puff, Poco and Bazing.
What? No.
Next cross still belongs to Aunt Jean. Bazing took a little bite out of him, but not that big.
It was a dangerous move to give up the side you were beating them on.
Yeah. Bruce, we finally got the correct pronunciation. It is Seeburger.
Seeburger.
Yes, and it is the nickname for a group of people who live in a county in Austria that the owner is from. So he himself is a Seeburger. The Aalborg 30s also on their way back into the harbor. 3 of them lined up here with Argo to the most windward. They got the longest distance to sail. But the leader, our other machine gun out here tonight with straight bullets, Tim Williams on Lin Gin at the last nun. The J70s have made the last turn as well. Occam's Razor with Walt Pletcher at the helm. The owner is trying to chase down Derecho, but that storm, I guess Derecho is named after, a couple of years ago. It's doing really well. Seikadu, the J120 in Perf Zero, has had to tack to get around the green can. They owe Themis 6 seconds a mile, and it's pretty close here. The J105s have finished their race, and Bat 4, Andrew Kennedy's J105, won that race with Mark Alert's Wind River a close second. Mirage is going to have to settle for third. I just love it when the wind and the course and the race committee get all of the fleets intermerged together and they're all crossing the finish line, rounding those marks at the same time. Beautiful sight tonight. Thank you for joining us. Bruce Nairn from behind the camera, our producer, the Annapolis Yacht Club, the Boatyard Bar and Grill. I'm Ashley Love from T2B TV. We'll see you next week for the last race of the summer.